Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to make a quick video now that I'm seeing more motorcyclists out on the roads in this warmer weather. I wanted to talk to everybody about proper braking on a motorcycle. Now, it takes a combination of front and rear brake. A lot of what I'm seeing is whenever I pull up to an intersection, I'll see somebody stopping their motorcycle, but they're only using the front brake. And how do I know that? Because their feet are down on the ground and they're duck walking the bike like they don't know how to ride. So, in this video, I wanted to show you the difference and kind of talk about it. I'm going to make two passes. Both passes are going to be at 30 miles an hour. The first pass, I'm only going to use the front brake. Watch how long it takes me to get the bike to come to a complete stop using only that front brake. The second pass that you're going to see is the proper utilization of braking with the front and rear brakes. Now, whenever I think of the, what's the proper percentage as far as getting the bike stop, I always like to think of it as a burger. Whenever I grill a burger, the meat that I buy is going to be 80% beef, 20% fat. To me, that's just the perfect ratio. Now, that also transfers over to the motorcycle. Whenever I want to get the bike stopped, especially maybe in an emergency situation, I'm going to apply 80% of my braking to the front and then 20% to the rear, and that's going to cause the bike to come to a stop very quickly. You'll actually see in the past the bike actually goes into what we call, the ABS kicks in. Now, I know some of you guys with the metric bikes or some of these smaller bikes, you don't have ABS, so if you guys want, I can make another video and kind of break down how to properly brake on a bike that doesn't have ABS, and so that way you guys know. Or if you have ABS and maybe you have ABS failure on your bike, you really need to know how to stop the bike without locking either the front or the rear wheel, and I can explain that in another video. If you guys like this sort of content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you want me to make another in-depth video about how to properly brake on a motorcycle, leave me a comment down in the comments section and I'll make that happen. Another thing that I like to talk about whenever I'm talking about braking on a motorcycle is you never want to, jerk your front brake or, stomp your rear brake, because that could cause the wheel to lock, especially if you don't have ABS, and you may possibly spill the bike. Whenever I teach my basic operator students, I like to use the analogy of us being out on a firing line, shooting pistols. And whenever you're out shooting pistols, you never want to jerk a trigger. If you jerk the trigger, what happens? The round goes off, not where you intended it to. Same thing whenever you're riding a motorcycle. You want to make sure you apply smooth, even pressure and get the bike to come to a stop properly. I hope you guys don't take this video the wrong way. I'm not trying to upload it and be like, hey, look at me, look all that I know, look how I can ride. I'm trying to put this information out because it's information that I think everybody needs to know. People go out and spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on a motorcycle, and then you see them, duck walking across the parking lot. If you're going to spend that much money, invest the time in learning how to ride that bike properly. This is stuff that could save your life. I've actually had an operator student that came through a couple of years ago. He went home and went to work and had a car pull out in front of him, and because he knew how to properly brake on a 900 plus pound Harley Davidson motorcycle, he was able to minimize the damage caused and the injury caused in this accident. And I will note that he wasn't even injured, there was just a little bit of property damage. So, like I said, it can save your life. You just got to get out here like I am today, find you a big open parking lot, and practice these skills, hone your skills, make sure that you're ready so whenever you leave this parking lot and you get out on the big road, you're able to maneuver and get your bike stopped in case something was to go awry. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. This last clip that I'm going to show you is just me playing in the parking lot doing what we would call slow cone maneuvers, but obviously I don't have any cones out here today, so I'm just using the lines that are painted on the parking lot. And I'm simply just making U-turns back and forth, making sure I'm turning my head and eyes. And if you guys enjoy that type of content, then I'd be happy to make a video and show you guys how we as motor officers ride. Like I always say, y'all ride safe. I'll see you guys in the next video.